Well, here we are again. It's a bit of an unusual day for this, but it happens to be the day that I feel like doing some of this. So, we're gonna do some Mario 35 today. So to start out with, we got the daily challenges still ready to go. So that is going to include using a shell to defeat 3 enemies in a row. That's easy. Rank in the top 15 2 times. That's also easy. And stomp 30 enemies. That's also easy. Yeah, other than that one in the middle, which just by its very nature is going to require 2 matches to be played, I could otherwise knock all of these off in a single match. So here I am though, level 99 star. Only need around 6,000 in pocket change coins to go to level up to that double star. Meanwhile, I'll take a peek in here real quick. Oh, nice. 420 total courses played. 140 first place wins, though, in total. So, seems to me like it is time to get this show on the road here. Fire it up, and then switch to my Mario 35 view. Get a nice sip of my iced coffee to get me ready for this. Dang. Not sure I've ever seen a lobby fill up that slowly before. I guess that's the power of Tuesday afternoons for you. Well, let's see what kind of players we have to work with today. What kind of opponents we've got. A bit more. There goes the first three. And another one. Okay, well that tells me what kind of match this is going to be, I think. Just start with the usual strat of building up the coins and building up the time. Jumping a little bit too quickly there. It's a specific rhythm you gotta get into that with in order to optimize the number of coins you get out of a 10 coin block. Yeah, because if you hit the block again before it's returned to its initial state, it doesn't register another hit, and you get the bonk sound. Yeah, the ones that are exactly that many blocks up from the ground, you're basically limited to only getting 10 coins out of them because of the amount of time it takes Mario to move up and down there. Still going after the extra power-ups during the early stage for the extra time they give. Late game, you can pretty much just give up on picking up power-ups unless you're trying to use clock stop strategies. So you take damage while you're transitioning from the powered up state to the unpowered up state. The clock pauses briefly. And the same applies vice versa when you pick the power up back up. So early on it's better to grab it for the 15 seconds that it gives you. But once the clock starts moving faster and the time units no longer represent individual seconds, it's definitely better to just go ahead and stop the clock than it is to actually take in the 15 time units. Got our first Bowser of the match. Go ahead and ship him off to a worthy random opponent. Hopefully get some Bowser volleyball going on and kind of bounce him back and forth from player to player. Still kind of waiting for me to get more than one attacker though, so I can switch over to attackers and get some multiplication going on. Now, maybe at this point I'll just leave it on. Yeah, there we go. See, now we have 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Now each enemy we send out goes to everybody instead of just one person. And got a KO out of it, not bad. Yeah, multiplication becomes even more important if you get Lakitus involved, because then you get the Lack attack taking place, and you can fill up the whole screen with just these solid horizontal white lines of clouds. Whoops. No worries though, because there's going to be a power-up right around the corner. Slowly slide on under there. Not bad at all though. We got my time basically completely full, so I'm just going to be spending this rest of the time going around here and building up my coins. Yeah, you always want to get them 1-ups because it's like a free item roulette spin. Oop. Yeah, get some piranha plants going out as well, because they always like to spawn in on their players' screens in some really inconvenient locations. Too bad none of my competitors are in a castle right now, though, especially because the castles with the really low ceilings, that is the absolute worst place to be on the receiving end of a piranha, because it just blocks your way forward. And if you happen to have lost your firepower, if you're like low on coins and you can't, well, yeah, let's send out another Bowser before going to the water stage. Ooh. I particularly like the Hammer Bowsers the best, though, because they're like regular Hammer Brothers, but on steroids. You get multiplication going on with them. It's like, you better have coins to deal with it, or absolutely not lose your power up under any circumstances. So there we go, that's 2 Bowsers out into the wild. Now we have the underwater stage. But we're still in a good state to take on the underwater stage. It's particularly bad is when you get into the red time, because it just leaves you really starved for time. Oh boy. It's funny, it's only been like a week, maybe 2 weeks since I had the special battle that had the World 7 underwater course in it, and I've already forgotten which course number that is. See, because I know that this one is 2-2, and then 2-3 immediately follows it, and it's the Cheap Bridge course. Good snipe, Bowser. Okay, well, shimmy on down the flagpole, and back to 1-1. Well, not a bad little course to receive. It's always a nice little breath of fresh air after some of the horrors that you encounter along the way. Oop. Ooh, that's tasty. One of the opponents is just stuck in the castle. Aww. So basically he has no other option left now than to just sit there and wait for his time to run out. Because that is it. Okay, he went for it and didn't make it. Tried to jump under the piranha. So now it's just me and the other fellow in the underwater stage. Keep sending out as much tasty garbage as I can. Oh, 1-3. I used to have a really strong dislike for this course, but I eventually got it pretty much figured out. Aw. Just as long as there's not a piranha in the way. Alright, go ahead and roll that. Okay, good. If that had given me a star just then, that would have basically just been a waste of a roll. Of course, our little competitor there, he must have taken the first 2-2 out of that warp zone, because it seems like he's been in there for an awfully long time. Or he's wanting to milk all them tasty cheaps. Got like a regular fillet of fish going on there when you cook them with your fireball, I guess. I still have full time, and he is still in a underwater course. Gotta be careful still. You know, it's always possible to mess up a fundamental jump, even if you're in a good position otherwise. It's better to take things carefully. Yeah, when cheaps get involved, that's when I always wish for a third eye. So I can keep an eye on the Cheep Cheeps and an eye on my plumber of choice at the same time. Okay, star, not too bad. Oop. Okay, red time has arrived. Uh-oh. This went right past the power-up box. Okay. That's off you. Now's a good time to start focusing on those jump combos instead of star or fireballs, because that gives you more time. Never mind, Blooper, you can live today. Hey, there we go. Coffee refill? What? Oh, come on! What is this? That is disgusting right there. Alright, what? What was I looking for here? What I was looking for was that. Okay, well. Okay, I guess I still got credit for it. It just didn't let me see the results screen. I don't suppose there's any way to actually see the most recent results screen either, is there? Because, you know, it's always kind of nice to take a look over and see who all of your opponents were at the end of a match. Oh well. We'll just get started with the next match then. So today I'm just going to be throwing in 5-1s for all of these because that seems to be one of the best. Either 5-1 or 3-2 are the best courses for getting some good jump or shell combos in. And when you reach a level this high, it usually puts your course that you select really deep into the queue. So it always seems to come around for me right when I'm in deep enough in red time that I'm needing it, that nice little pick-me-up the most. So that's why I've been going for that. Other than that, though, I always like to send in levels, courses that have Lakitus in them to kind of help get the Lak attack going on. It seems like people are kind of tending to avoid those levels lately, so. Got one drop out at the start of this match, huh? Alrighty. Random itches always come at bad moments. It's always interesting noticing like what percentage of people go down the pipe to the bonus room versus early KO. Alright, that's always nice to see. And what is... Goodness, look at all these attackers. Yep, time to get that multiplication going on. Hey, another KO. But yeah, see what percentage of people take the bonus room versus what percentage of people play through the first course. Because, I mean, I think there's enough nice goodies above ground to make it worth playing through. I used to change my strat dynamically. I'm like, well, if my time is already full, or if I'm like wanting to... Hey, another KO. If I'm wanting to get through the levels in a hurry, then I might take the shortcut. It's usually good, though, to kind of work on building the time up. At the moment, though, I happen to have full time, and I'm not even out of the second course yet, so I guess I'm just going to work on get some nice, tasty coins built up here. And like I usually do, gotta watch out for that horizontal pipe, because I like to call it the ice suction pipe. Yeah, so unlike vertical pipes that you can go through in the later Mario games, where you're required to be holding up on the D-pad in order to go up into them while jumping, these horizontal pipes in Mario 1 will pull you inside of them just from your horizontal momentum. So if you're like walking and you let go of the D-pad, but you keep moving, you make contact with that pipe, you end up going right inside. And you've got that nice tasty 10 coin block right next to it. If you miss out on that, that's just a bit sad, I guess is the best way to put that. Yeah, so I must be the person with the most coins right now. It's usually what that means if I see more than one person targeting. Well, I'll just do my best to maintain my coin advantage and get that multiplication going on. There we go. And another 2 Goomba staircase. Yeah, it's funny. It used to be just me that has gotten completely used to that being a 3 Goomba staircase. Another KO. There's been a couple of other peoples that I've talked about that with, and they basically realized that they've gotten used to that being a 3 Goomba staircase now as well. But yeah, vanilla game, it's actually just a 2 Goomba staircase. The only reason there's 3 Goombas there now is because of players sending their Goomba over. Yeah, don't mess around with bloopers. Highly dangerous squid life forms. And KO, nice to see. Hey, we're also down to the final 4 in the match. Oop, another KO. How about that? Oop. Keep sending out these nice tasty things like piranhas and such. Better put that on random then, since it looks like I only got one targeting me, and I want to spread the love around a little bit. In the meantime, I was happy to look over to my second monitor to see where OBS was, and was glad to see that I do not... Okay, back to attackers. We got both of them now. I was glad to see that I have 0 dropped frames so far today, so I'm quite pleased with that. Let's see, I guess I'll go here. I'm probably just going to play this straight through and take the flagpole every course along the way. Oh, just the one left. Oop. Might as well just go and keep building up coins then to try to maximize my take at the end. The longer the 2 of us stay in the game, the bigger the prize pool is going to be. And there I go, sending a whole bunch of garbage his way. Oh well. Aw. Makes me sad when that happens. The block and bounce that 1-up mushroom back and send it off the wrong way. 766 coins already. We'll be able to make it all the way to 800, probably. 900? We'll see. Use this strat to get back up there to grab that. Oh, I forgot my plan to play this straight through. Oh well. That wasn't a super great way to go about that. Ooh. Oh, no. Wait, no, there it is. That's an awkward little maneuver. Trying to salvage that 1 up mushroom there. Whoa, it's coming for me. You know, it seems to be one of the major things that takes people out of the game in a hurry in 5.1 is people that actually send the Koopa shell along on its way, and then they don't listen for the bounce, because there is a pipe sticking out of the ground there, and if you don't listen for that bounce, that Koopa shell is going to come right back in your face. Oh, more tasty coins. And way too fast invincibility star / coin heaven music. Oh, almost forgot this. Yeah, that's one of the things that I made sure to pick up on along the way while playing 35. Besides just learning where all of the 1-up mushrooms are located, or not 1-up mushrooms, I mean where all the coin heavens are located, I've realized that where you come back down to ground level, if you're coming back down from coin heaven, there is almost always a 10 coin block somewhere on the screen. Let's make sure to seek it out. There's a couple of late world courses that do have coin heavens but don't have the 10 coin blocks when you come back down, so gotta keep that in mind too. But and now we have 4-2. Oh, we don't have 4-2. Okay. Victory coffee. Uh-oh. Silly smartphone. F-I-X-C-A-M. Boop. There we go. Just like that. Ooh, 2586 coins. A little victory coffee. And there's that third challenge knocked out for the day. Loganator Chucky. So there's a Logan and a Loganator. Okay, well, unless something goes horribly wrong, this next match ought to do it for the double star. Haven't actually seen a 5-1 yet today, but switch things up and throw in the 3-2 this time instead. Flip it back over to that. I need to either get a Stream Deck or come up with my own alternative to Stream Deck so I can have some nice hotkeys that I can reach over and smack to switch my scenes and other fun little things like that. Whoop. Alrighty. Bounce. Whoop. That last moment just then wasn't super great, but it happens. Oops. Be extra careful there. Hey. Moments like that, you want to put twice as much attention into what you're doing. There we go. Put that back to that then. Yeah, so because of the minor setback here, I probably won't quite be able to grab most coins this time and get all of them. Nice tasty attackers pouring in, so I'll just keep an eye on it though and see what happens. Kind of handy though, just kind of peripheral vision tell me that I'm handing to a 1-2 next while waiting to slide down the flagpole there. It's funny because I kind of saw him coming as well. Tried to flip out of that column there, but he still flipped my hat. Whoa. So I wonder how many of the players that are throwing in the 2-2s today are people who are doing so because of the most recent special battle. Seems like the special battles play a big role in what people decide to throw into the regular matches for quite some time after they have finished. Too bad that little maneuver didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to. Kinda dangerous though, like trying to reach into heavy machinery to grab something. Not exactly advisable. Yeah, I was kind of having a hard time with the most recent special battle. Because mainly depending on what speed I was going through it, it would seem like I would not be in a good course when red time came around. So it was difficult to keep it going for much longer past that point. Or it would have actually maybe been helpful to... Hey, KO. Would have been helpful to set up a timer somewhere that I could look over and actually see how far along into the match it was. Kind of try to play to a specific tempo, you know, speed up or slow down a little bit to ensure that I entered into the red time on a course that is more preferable. I haven't quite nailed down the strategy of using Koopa shells to my advantage while in an underwater stage. Because, you know, you get the bottom of the screen all nice and filled up with ground enemies coming in from other stages, but you want to be able to use it efficiently. Just kind of spamming fireballs down there takes out a lot of stuff, but does not replenish the time the way you need it to. A bad habit to be switching to fireballing stuff whenever my time is full, but it's just more satisfying somehow, you know? It's a more visceral experience, I guess. Hey, and we got all this underwater garbage coming my way. Okay, this is how we're gonna play this one. Go up there. That's an ideal blooper, but getting the shell combo along from up there is not bad at all. Still remember how much trouble I used to have getting up to that power-up when I first started this. Remember at first I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna give myself 3 attempts at grabbing that power-up, and if I haven't gotten it by then, I'm moving on. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting Mario over in the castle there that was just kind of standing there for a moment. Looks like his coin rolls were not cooperating with him. He's like trying to get his power up back into place before moving on. 2-1 and 1-2. Yeah, I'll play that through. A nice tasty coin heaven in there in the middle. Sneak up there too to take out that piranha. Oop. Oh, hello, Spinies. And where there's Spinies, there's probably... Well, let's see. I still don't have a good, nice, smooth way of turning where there's smoke, there's fire into... I guess you could just say where there's Spinies, there's probably Lakitus. Yep, I see Wolf Lakitu flying around in that Mario that just bit the dust in the castle on the... or on my left side. I see somebody... Oh! Yeah, I saw the person off to the side in 1-2. Got a 2-3 up in the corner. Oh, they just bit the dust. It's too bad they don't have like little clock symbols along the bottom of each of these, similarly to how they have the coin symbols along the top. It'd be kind of nice to quickly look over and see like how many 100 time units each of the other players has remaining. And we got red time now. So focus a little bit less heavily on that, and look for the stages to keep that time full. 1-1, 2-2, 4-1. Well, go over here and do this, I guess. Can I make that all the way up to the... Yes, I can. Okay. That is actually a lot better than trying to slip around the side there. Also time to be cooling it with the fireballs, but sometimes I just can't help myself. Come on, come on. Ow, not the best. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that'll get me started. Slip on in there. Guess it would have been alright if I'd taken damage there, but, you know. Got a sudden extreme drying up in the enemy department here. Might just come down to a burning of coins for the finish here. Just have to wait and see what happens. Come on, everybody. Target me. Look at this sad, sad empty hallway. One, gonna be taking a shortcut here. Two opponents left. Oh, 6-3. Alright. Nope. Yep, I'm just gonna have to... Ah. Well, that's sad. Alrighty. Well, one more we go. Oh, quick stretch here. Kind of have gotten unused to 6-3 it seems, so I need to brush up on it a little bit more, I think. See, I got all the springboards figured out for the most part. So I notice a lot of people have a lot of trouble with them. I figure a large portion of it just comes down to people playing on TVs instead of like low latency gaming monitors. With the input delay, that is something else entirely to try to successfully make your way off of. Bounce, 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 bounce. Nice little combo. Alright, back to random. Somebody's spectating already. And they're gone. Gotta wonder how many other players have learned new things off of me from spectating. Seen another number of interesting things off of other players from spectating. One in particular, though, that it doesn't come up frequently enough for me to even try to practice the strat. But like the maximum lack attack strat. So you can get all the way super deep into maximum red time. And if your timeline is completely filled up with lakitus, you can wait at the start of the course and just sit there, wait for your time to run down. Get down to like 5 seconds of real time left, so about 50 time units when you're at maximum red time, and then you take off and you work your way up to the top of the screen and you just go cloud surfing, bouncing from lakitu to lakitu to lakitu all the way to the end of the level. Because this is such a crazy jump combo, you start getting 11 time units back for every single enemy you bounce off of. But if you pull this strat off, you can completely refill your timer by the time you get to the flagpole. And the screen transitions to the next course. You just repeat the process. You sit there with no enemies on the screen. You can safely just kind of chill and relax for like 40 seconds. And while you're just standing there, there's no risk of you making a mistake, and you're not constantly burning through your coins doing roulette spins, so you can prolong the match a very significant amount of time. Like I saw one of these matches that continued for like another solid 5 minutes after they'd entered maximum red time. It was crazy. But that was what everybody was doing. They were just passing all the same lakitus back and forth between each other. Yeah, maybe. I almost feel like I should keep an eye out for when, because Bundat, I mean, happens to go around and snipe the Japanese lobbies quite often. So if I were to just keep an eye out for when he's online, I could probably get into some more of those lobbies and see the strat in play. So here we are in Coin Heaven, over 300 time units left, 10 players left in the match. Seems like quite a lot of action going on with stuff flying around. I already forgot what course was next after this one. Oh, just another 1-1. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it, just over and over again. Me seeing what the next 3 courses are in the warp zone, and then promptly forgetting what every single one of them are. Taking a quick peek around at everybody. I see somebody in 1-3, so... Actually, that'd be kind of nice to have as well. I mean, I say I want all these things, but it would just lead to this being more and more cluttered. Because right now... just the coin count is nice and clean. Whereas if we had something to indicate time other than the red border, it would just lead to everything getting exceptionally cluttered. I'm sitting here saying I'd like to see something to let me tell at a glance how much time everybody has left. I want to see something that shows how many courses each player has completed, you know, and just, it's not necessary. Two, exactly when it's not really needed. No. Just trying to get those swag jumps in and it bit me. Not well. But that's the problem with swag. When you successfully execute it, it's great, but when you don't, you know, it just kind of bites you. Oh well, we still get to send lots of tasty enemies out to our friendly competitors. And of course I'm going to send back a free piranha. Here's a fun demonstration of piranha hitboxes. Bounce off that Koopa without getting bit by the piranha. Get back to my old ways of fireballing stuff. Yeah, really the only time when you want to be spamming fireballs is if you're in an underwater course. Which is so satisfying though, you know? I mean, you have this button, and you just want to push that button. Like that. Isn't that just super satisfying, spamming them fireballs? Another 2 Goomba staircase. Oh, 5-1. Skip that 1-3, but I'll play the rest of this straight through. Yeah. One of the very important lessons, don't mess around with down elevators. Actually, I'd say it's a pretty good real-life piece of advice, too. Don't mess around with elevators in general. Just then remembered Mitch Hedberg's escalator temporarily stairs. Of course, every single time I see that reposted on Reddit, there's always going to be one person that comes along and says, actually, out of service, escalators are very dangerous and you should never step onto one. And everybody's like, well, yeah, but funny joke. Oh yeah, and we're in red time now, so... It's not quite spicy red time yet, though. Still, though, gotta remember that I am no longer in fireball spam mode from here on out. Yeah, no, not doing this garbage bonus room with this kind of time. There we go. Final 5. I'd like a moment here somewhere to be able to take a look at everybody. Actually, I see 2 castles. 1-1-2 and 1-1-1. Wonder how close to everybody else I am, if this means I have a castle coming up, or... yep. This elevator here is also particularly evil. Could you go to do your jump, and the down elevator spawns in at the wrong time? You bump your head on it, get sent straight down into the pit. Try to go upstairs here, right over the top of Bowser. Okay. Okay, so both of the people I saw in the castle earlier... No, don't do that. Yeah. Both of them were in 1-2, and they were previously in castle, and I was previously in castle, and now in 1-2. So, I'd say I'm basically on par with them location-wise at this moment. I could really use a good time refill stage coming up here. Oop. Yep. 3-2. There we go. 3-2. Oops. Oh well. This will take care of part of that time problem. Oh yes. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Oop. And actually I would have preferred to jump combo that section as well, but... you know, we had Bowser right at the front there. Oop. Aw, touch the ground there. So that was a nice little refill, but I bet everybody else is gonna get the same sort of refill. Ooh, nasty. Okay. Gonna start burning. Catch onto the... Oh, okay, well that works, I guess. Come on, let's go. Alright. Don't forget, I gotta keep it burning. Keep it burning. Start please, start please, start please. Oh, nope. Alright, looks like my jump combo was... more solid than theirs was or something. So, yeah. Hi, Bio. How's it going today? Oh, look at them tasty coins. $29.90. And... there it is! One double star! Go ahead and get a snapshot of that. In fact, I'm going to switch this over to here so that everybody can take in its beauty. Oh yeah. Behold it in all of its lovely glory. That's this. Victory coffee. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. So we had Roger, Tata, Japan, Typist Flow, or I guess SCH, like as in school, maybe? I don't know, that's an unusual name. Oh, Melvin Jr. Should take a look down here now and see how this is coming along. 143 wins altogether so far. And so sad, no more special battles for the time being. Time for a victory lap though. I say go ahead and start the next course. Go ahead and throw in 3-2 this time, because it really came in handy during that last match. Maybe I ought to put actual sound effects into there for whenever I do scene changes, so like or maybe not. Keeps me amused though. As usual, don't die to the first Goomba. Like those 3 people did. Oh. Multiple attackers, get that early multiplication going on. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, any extra coins that you have at the end of the match, I'll go towards you leveling up. So you kind of want to have as many as possible to go into the pot. You level up a lot faster off of those super fat coin pots. The problem with the special battles is that, fun though they may be, you only end up taking in... Hey, there's a KO. Nice early KO. Like only taking a few hundred coins for winning a match. So it's kind of a little bit less motivation to play through those. Although they are over in a hurry, so you can get through a lot more matches a lot faster. If people would stay targeted on me, I could leave this on attackers. Flip on under there as usual. I wonder how many people actually play under, like, alt accounts. Basically, like, smurfing the game. Since how deep into the queue the course you select at the start of the match appears is based on your level, you can end up with quite a few people starting a second alt account so they can play through and unlock all of the courses in a hurry, and then inject a whole lot of garbage levels really close to the beginning of the match. On the other hand, though, it doesn't seem like I've seen a whole lot of super early, super high courses lately, so they might have tweaked the algorithm on that as a result of seeing everybody utilizing that tactic. Another one bites the dust. And meanwhile, I take another Goomba to the face. What do I see? I see a 1-2, a 1-3, another 1-2. Oops. It's always unfortunate to take out the Koopa on that one, because then you gotta do the wall sliding strat to slip up and over there. It's far riskier to try to ride the elevator up and then get back on top of the brick that way. Ooh, actually, I want to... There we go. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Feels rare to actually have a Koopa on the floor at that specific location to send on out like that. Usually just gotta jump combo those Goombas instead. 3 attackers. I get the feeling that for the moment I might have the highest coin count. Silly blooper getting in the way. That actually stinks. Kinda didn't have much choice. 2 in a row. Quit it. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and do this. Yep. I got rid of all the attackers, so... This is basically the best strat that I found in this, is just don't risk it. Like if you take a risky move and they don't, it kind of puts you at a disadvantage. It's better to just wait for everybody else to basically take care of themselves for you. There was one time where I had a whole bunch of special battle wins in a row that I'd actually say did not feel deserved in a way. But since the objective is actually just to outlast everybody else, I suppose if everybody dies first, then that makes you the winner, so... It just feels a lot better, though, to get your win in by collecting lots of coins and getting lots of KOs. Real early on, I learned to be untrustworthy of that particular arrangement as well. The gaps on both sides of the pillar. Now, you know what? Why not? Stop sticking with the boring courses and throw something a little bit more exciting in there. There we go, multiple attackers. Get some Bowser multiplication going on here. Nice. Let's see how many of those I get back. Or everybody just suddenly drops dead, I guess. That's a thing that can happen too. Ooh. Yep, and there comes the bows. Well, that sort of worked. Please no star. Okay. Star down here would have been the most wasteful thing ever. Kind of sad. Only one person that actually decided to send their Bowser back to me. 172 sandwich. I'll take the 1-1 first. And excuse me 1 second. Okay. This is a good reason right there to have a working mute button set up for moments when you take a look over and you see that the cat is standing in the sink. So hopefully this is enough coins. Oh, bad course to get at this stage. Star? Okay. Amazing. I actually say star and it actually gives me a star. Yeah, that was a nice little chunk of bloopers to send out just then. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure to get... That last one isn't gonna come out of the wall in time, so... Do the flagpole first. Okay, perfect. Yes, things are... Oof, not quite high enough there. Things are heating up. Of course, all the bloopers are gonna make themselves difficult to reach at this point in time. Anybody want to send out some more Bowsers? Oh, okay. Good. Lakitu was my primary target just then. Just had to get him into a position where I could actually take him out. And the timer continues to spicinate itself. And I would much rather be in another course right now, so... 4-1, that's not what I had in mind here. Too much garbage to get the jump combo going off effectively. Fortunately, we got a bit of a shell combo there, so... Alright, bounce, bounce. Completely utterly failed to bounce. It's fine though. Hello Bowser, goodbye Bowser. Look at that, this thing's actually giving me stars at a time when they're useful. Oh no, not this stage, this is not... It's not good in the slightest. Get both of you out of here. I need to be out of this stage. Power up, power up, power up. Oh no. Oh. Oof. Yep. Time to death in 6-3. Shadow X and T-Bone. Hey, Squid, how's it going today? Thank you. You just missed out on that by a little while, but yeah. Ooh. Oh, and I actually will be right back. I'll see all of y'all again in just a minute. Hey, and thanks, MW to Shadow. I will actually be right back. I need to go downstairs for a minute. I guess I'll just put this on the screen for a minute, and I will be right back. There we go. And thank you as well for your special squid, GG's. Whew. Yeah, I've been having to catch up with you on YouTube lately, because I'll wake up and I'll check my phone and I'll see that you are live and already over and done with before I woke up, so kind of makes things a little bit difficult there, but yeah, that's why we have YouTube and VODs. Kind of lets us stay in the loop, even when different times and work schedules and things like that get in the way. Quite to 5-1 this time. I just can't resist making the whoop sound effects when I do the scene changes. Yeah, I was having quite a bit of trouble with the latest special battle, just because it always seemed like the worst possible course would come around every time I got into red time. So I wasn't exactly sure what the best way was to manage that. I guess maybe the name of the game there is you want to try to get everybody else KO'd before you even get to that point, instead of trying to do the normal wear everybody out, or outlast everybody on the timer strat. I don't know, it kind of impresses me how each different set of levels requires you to invent a slightly different strat in order to be able to most effectively handle it. Of course, we both know at its core that the primary strat of the game is going to be largely the same no matter what, but just effective routing and other small things like that. Yeah, I noticed that with most of them, honestly, that I'd say that one in particular, though, you know, it becomes particularly more spicy or less spicy, dependent on that. So here I am goldfishing again, but this one only started you as super and not with firepower, right? So if it started you out on 2-2 as your very first course, that puts you at a huge, well, I guess everybody equally at a huge disadvantage by entering into that without the firepower. I don't know, just super interesting stuff either way. I need to remember to play this straight through and not warp zone. It wants me promptly forget to play it straight through by the time I get to the end. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to think of something, but it's like not coming to mind at this exact moment. Oop. I'm probably fun to watch. You can look at me and actually see the little wheels spinning and not doing anything. It's kind of neat though how for the most part most of this stuff is just completely on autopilot now. I could be thinking about something else and still manage to go through and do all the basic coin collecting and things like that. Up and over. Exactly. Yep, and there we go. What did I tell you? Muscle memory sent me up here instead of to the flagpole and the 1-1 that was next. It's kind of especially bad to be getting into the habit of doing that, because, you know, sometimes it could be that 3-2 or 5-1 is the next course, and I absolutely need to play through the levels and not skip up to the warp zone. But my fingers say, nope, you're going here. 7 left. Oop. It drives me nuts now, trying to play actual SMB1 and not having the high bounces off of enemies. It's fine too, that bonk sound kind of drives a lot of the motion as well. I just kind of think about something else and just kind of keep hitting A until I realize I'm bonking my head. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's time to move on. Actually, yeah, let's give the gift of a Bowser. A bit too late at this point to be a Christmas Bowse, but I'm sure it's the thought that counts. Just hopefully they will spread the joy around and not just run past him. Ooh, facing the wrong way. You know, that's one thing that I've never bothered to do. It would be interesting to actually go through all of the... go through all the courses. Time exactly how long it takes to go through each of them. As well as counting how many coins you get from each of the different possible paths in them. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, I think. 99 double star. It's kind of crazy to think that such a thing is possible. I guess that would be the limit then? And there is no triple star? Oops. This feels disgusting, just kind of casually slimming my way through the rest of that level. But I was like, my shinies. Oh, hello, Hammer Brother. The badly positioned Hammer Brother. I need to time it so... Alright, heck with it. Just tank the hit and move on with it. Heck yeah! How's it going, Strawberry? Ooh. Get everything back on track here. And good to go. Take a look at everybody else. Oh, okay. Castle. Peeking around a little bit. Kind of trying to scope out what's going on with everybody else. Probably not the best moment to be doing that. Okay, this works. There's gonna be a Hammer Brother juggling competition here. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. A lot to do. Oh, no. This is not how I wanted to burn my coins. Okay. Okay, good. Another Bowser going out. Oh. Well, that was a mistake. I was wanting to send more Hammer Brother goodness out, but I should not have gone down there. I should have just done the other thing. Such sadness. Who's left? Big Daddy and CF. Yep. Well, like I say, you gotta... I mentioned this earlier, but sometimes it's better to just not risk your biscuits. Better to just play it safe and play it safe and hope that everybody else messes up first. Yep. Biscuit Preservation Society. Kind of wonder what the Mario biscuits are shaped like. Hey! Like, see, that in itself is kind of a risky-ish maneuver when small. Ah. I guess as is technically that move as well. Well, not a strong start to this one, but it's not about strong starts, it's about strong finishes, so... Ooh. Yeah. Bouncing. Okay, so there's a castle coming up. Anytime I see anybody in a castle, it makes me wonder whether or not that means that the... silly distractions. Whether or not that means that the castle was the leftmost course in the warp zone, or they just intentionally wanted to do some Bow's injection into the game. Okay, so I took a peek over at another player that I saw in the warp zone and got advance notice that the... actually, no. Just slip on here and not mess around with that camera scrolling. See that 1-4 is going to be the rightmost course in the warp zone. So no, it was really super handy, honestly, being able to peek over at the other players and gain information like that. Yeah, they totally could have made it that... Well, actually, yeah. Since I also happen to agree with the Bow's injection into the game, so... Huh. Okay. I went on the shell and kicked it backwards into Bowser. You know, that's the one thing though that I still can't figure out in a hurry, whether or not quickly switching from a jump combo to a shell combo is a good move, or if I should just continue to bounce on all of the rest of them. What else we got? Is that... That looks like... 2-3? Or, no, not 2-3. 3-2. Yes. I just noted it's nighttime and it looks awfully flat from what I'm gathering from scoping everybody else out. Good old platform of doom. Okay, yep, 3-2, and it was the very next stage. Actually, I'm full time, I don't need to mess with that yet. There we go, last 5. Kind of weird sometimes the way the immunity works to shells that you bounce off of stuff that's too close to you. Thanks for the support. And I realize that is an insane hitbox on those tentacles on our blooper buddies. Ooh. That was fun to see. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Had our double bows going on back there. Somebody got a little frisky in the castle with the star, sending out all the photobos. Hey. Ah, I done goofed that up with the camera scroll. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to actually take my time to do that. Yeah, so I'd have been in a much better position right this moment if I'd just not ratchet scrolled the screen too far. Locked out my coin heaven. Boop. Just have to pay attention to what I am doing. And we've got our red time going on. Boop. Oh, okay, yeah. It's actually a pretty good situation then. Got Castle Mario hurting for coins. Whoop, nope, come here, get down here. There you go. Spotted him hiding up there at the last second. I was like, nope, you go back where you belong. Ooh. I thought I was going to dodge that, but it was not to be. Okay, so I take it I'm one course behind my opponent. Whoop. Kaizo blocked. Vanilla Kaizo, or vanilla hidden coin block. Yep, exactly one course behind them. Oh. Gives me advance warning that water stage is next. Oof. Okay, that works. That works for me. So I know that I absolutely have to enter the course with my firepower already intact. Just unfortunate that the Bowsers aren't a bit more deadly underwater. Well, actually, that one looks like a really bad position for them. Oh yes, you see them getting stopped up by that, stopped up by that fire that was going across the top row there. Oh, and of course that's not going to cooperate now, is it? Absolutely not. Well, that's not surprising. Okay. 2-1. Whoop. So I still have the coin advantage for now. No idea how their time is doing. There we go. Victory coffee. Yeah, thank you. 1270? Not the greatest coin pot, but still, coins are coins. Oh. Japan and Tom in second and third. Thank you, thank you. GG's across the board. Very nice. Fire up another one. Actually, let's go down a notch here and throw in 6-1. It'd be great to see the lack attack happen sometime today, but it hasn't happened yet, so... holding out my hopes for it, but... kind of losing the faith there that it's gonna happen. I don't know if you've managed to... I've noticed a couple times now, I've seen... Or actually, no, it was that one video in particular where I saw you had the two players that were waiting at the front of the course, draining their timers. So apparently that's the very high-end lack attack strat. If your timeline is completely filled up with lakitus, you just wait for your timer to get all the way down, nearly all the way down to 0, and then you take off, get to the top of the stack, get such a high jump combo that you completely refill your timer before you get to the end of the course. And then... Speedrun 1, 2... Deep quick. Yeah. Yeah, so you can actually just... So that basically gives you like 35 seconds to just chill in between courses, because you just sit at the front of the course with full time, then you drain it, and then you refill it all the way as you work your way to the end of the course. Then you just sit there waiting for your timeline to completely refill with lakitus. So when I've seen that strat executed properly, this match that I watched continued into the maximum red time for like a full 5 minutes, because they just kept doing that back and forth with each other. And while you're standing at the beginning of the course, you know, you have a moment to relax. You're not you're not doing any coin spins, so you're conserving your coins. Also less risk of you making any mistakes while you're trying to survive. So yeah, the player Bundat, you definitely want to check out the lobbies that he snipes, because that's the best place to see that strat being executed correctly. It is an absolutely insane sight when it's being executed. Yeah, that was a great victory. I enjoyed watching that one. Yeah, I'd say that's why you have to master that strat first. Of course, then again, maybe they were still learning it and practicing it and just not quite able to execute it properly yet. All the lobbies that I get, you know, I don't... And besides that, I don't want to risk it anyway. But it would just be nice if it was possible to actually practice that strat. Like, yeah. Isn't it great too how when you get two Koopa shells going in these pits like this simultaneously, how it sounds just like it did before the patch that reduced the amount of noise that they made? I guess maybe that would be like a good incentive to actually start an alt account, just so that you could practice on that without damaging your stats too badly. Yeah, feels like it's so... Look at that. I wasn't even holding the button And I bounced twice, and I still had enough momentum to get the suction pipe to pull me in. Yeah, let's keep chaining these together, I guess. Yeah, or if you have the family subscription instead, then you can make up to like X number of different accounts on your Switch, and each one will count as a separate account for the purposes of playing stuff online, and they're all covered under the same subscription fee. So I've never really felt the need to utilize that particular feature, so, you know, I just pay for the basic subscription instead of the family subscription. I'm not sure what the limit is, probably like 4 accounts on a single console when you're doing the family plan. I saw somebody who did that just so that they could have more than one Super World in Mario Maker 2, because they could have one for each of the different accounts. I think there was one YouTuber in particular who actually had multiple family accounts on multiple Switches, just because he couldn't upload enough courses and Super Worlds and stuff with just the one. I was like, that's some dedication right there, actually paying more money so that people can play more of your levels. Second switch to... So how would that work exactly? Good runs in... Yeah, I actually kind of hate the Mario Maker 2 system for that, because I just end up being so conservative in which levels I will actually play, just because I don't want to exhaust my lives and ruin the streak. This good old 100 Mario, you know, you had a specific end goal in sight. Which course you getting? Oh, okay, for practice? Or... So I think, actually you could still do that anyway in regular, just save and quit, load up the course, play it until you figure out how to beat it, and then go back to it. But I guess if you had 2 consoles set up, that would make it a lot easier. You wouldn't have to save and quit all the time, just load the course on the second console, practice it, and then jump back to the first one to finish it. I remember all those levels that just about require you to, which no longer exists, but like, remember some of the Mario Maker 1 courses where the only way you were beating them is if you loaded them up in the editor and found where all the secrets were. Ooh, this is interesting. Whoa. Okay, yeah. That works. Exit out of a... Okay. Guess I'd not ever noticed that before. Yeah, see, I have one going of a decent length on easy and is normal the next difficulty up. Like expert and super expert. Well, super expert I basically just don't even touch. Actually, I'm kind of messed up on all Mario games in general now after playing this for so long, just because I'm like too used to the roulette wheel now and being able to get a power-up back whenever I want one. Well, almost whenever I want one. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to... Yes, please. A lot of stuff I'm gonna have to unlearn when this is all over with, before I can play other Mario games again, or even just vanilla SMB 1. Oop. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's basically the sole strategy I have for this, is do not lose your fire. Other than that, we get plenty of juicy Hammer Brothers to send out. I shouldn't be doing that. Oop. There we go. Attackers, good. Oop. Ah, looks like the other Mario over there had the same idea. Nice, though, to have the match turn a little bit more interesting than what is typical for a regular battle. Now it is getting to be time, though, that I need to be getting this time situation under control. Go ahead and get my hands on this star here and start fixing this up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Downward velocity in water, and the problems it causes. I'm actually kind of starting to wonder about certain things. Because I thought I remembered, and it's like difficult to tell whether or not it's actually behaving in that manner or not, but I always kind of thought that the way it was if you hold down the A button, you sink into the water faster. Oops. Sports, I guess basically no. When I was a kid, my dad would watch football, and we always basically rooted for the New Orleans Saints. And I should have been keeping an eye on that time too. I would have realized I needed to start burning those coins. P3T3, or Pete. Ooh, stretchy. I don't know, when it comes to sports video games even, I'm not, interested at all in... Well, thank you. In the more realistic styles of games, so, I'd play NFL Blitz and, NBA Jam or NBA Hang Time. Basically anything that's more arcade style, I'd go for that. I remember the one time I tried to actually play Madden and I was constantly having the whistle blown on me like every 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, if they're going to have all these rules and this realistic stuff, I'm not interested in it. So I just kind of turned it off and didn't play it anymore. Why is this not... Refresh the tablet, it looks like it's frozen on that last message. Oh, stretchy. Actually, I might as well throw this in this time. Uh-oh, looks like we need another exclamation point fix cam. Let's update the title here. Let me hear you say so. Well, let me see if I still have that in my... I do have it in my up history, so there. Kind of blew somebody's mind with that the other day, though, and they said it was... I'm actually almost considering changing it so that if anybody even says the word cam in the message, it just automatically executes early KO. So they'd be like, hey, your cam's frozen, and then it just fixes itself, and they'd be like, oh, never mind. You know, and it's like totally mess with them like that. And actually, haven't had one of these in a while.
Yeah, there we go. And it's funny, I really should be talking when that's on to make full use of the pitch adjuster, but sometimes the well completely dries up and I can't think of anything to say. It's like another stream that I follow that has a similar setup to that, where he has a few specific voice effects that can be redeemed for channel points. Yeah, I found a plugin that actually has a cleaner
pitch shift than that one does, but I actually kind of like the way this one sounds better. I prefer the effect of it, so I stick with this one instead. The plugin I'm actually using for that is, what's it called? RSJS or something like that. And it basically just executes JavaScript scripts over the audio buffer. And so this was one of the presets that came with it, was a pitch shifter. And just the default settings on it with a 4 semitone increase in the pitch. 4 semitones just kind of seems to be the magic number. I tried the other, like more of a shift or less of a shift, and that is the one that just seemed to work the best to me. It sounded, I guess, most like the effect that I was going for. So that's what I stuck with. And besides that, the other pitch shift VST that I tried to use, the other problem with it was that it actually, which doesn't matter now, but back when I was trying to use it, it would cause OBS to crash every time I'd close it, instead of actually shutting down cleanly. So I switched back to the other system, and then now, as it turns out, if I have the OBS WebSocket plugin installed, which I kind of need for all the other effects I've come up with, it still doesn't shut down cleanly. It crashes every time I close it. So I'm just like, well, just kind of pressing the limits of what it can do, I guess. And I guess it doesn't really matter, you know, when you're done with it, you're done with it. As long as it goes away when you close it. And I guess the end result, whether it's clean or not, doesn't matter too much. The only thing I don't really want to have to worry about, though, is whether or not it might actually corrupt my settings. Because if I had to, like, redo everything, including my filters and my scenes and everything, that would just be super annoying. People in 1-2, got somebody in a castle. One, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh, I'll play it straight through then. Get some more coins. Oop. So I wonder if it's just me or if this match feels like it's been going on for a while. Oh. Yeah, number 1, do not land in between the enemies. It's about as bad as you're eating something and your fork goes in between your teeth. Alright, now we're down to Final 5. Yeah. So that was a Hammer Brother I saw, so somebody's found something tasty. Oh, hey! Late game KO. Yep, everybody has indeed stumbled upon tasty Hammer Brothers. Yeah. I'd say sushi is about the only thing that I actually use chopsticks for. I don't think I hold them properly at all. I just had to find something that was actually functional. It's like those little diagrams that they always print on the outside of the packaging. I always look at them and be like, this makes absolutely no sense. See, where is that? Not sure. Probably find out shortly. Three, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. All right. This was probably what I was looking at then. Yeah. The only thing that I could think that could possibly end up in more tears than anything else I could imagine would be getting, like, splinters in your mouth from the chopsticks. I guess that would be why you always see the trope of everybody rubbing their chopsticks together after they take them out of the package. Of course, I know that's kind of considered rather impolite in Japanese culture to rub your chopsticks together, because generally that would imply that you think the chopsticks they provided you with are low quality. It's the higher quality ones. You're not supposed to have any problems like that with them. So, come on downstairs. There we go. Yes, please. I'll still take that at this stage in the game. There we go. We're starting to get some spicy time. Yeah, I think it was actually from... Where was it that I would have learned that from? Might have been a video specifically talking about, like, if you want to actually, like, go to a restaurant and, like, order your sushi in Japanese and all of the other stuff. Included all the rules, like... like, there's specific rules for how you're supposed to put your soy sauce on it, which I've completely forgotten all of it of. But, like, do not ever dunk the sushi in, into the soy sauce. There's, like, a specific part of it that the soy sauce is supposed to touch, and you're not supposed to touch anywhere. I'm kind of like, this is kind of a bit too nitpicky. If I like the taste of it, I like the taste of it. I don't really feel like anybody should be dictating the way I eat my stuff. It'd be like me going around and telling everybody, hey, it's rude for you to add salt to your food, you know? It's like, the chef made it the way it was. It's like everybody's got different taste buds. Just let them do their own thing. Oh, we only have one opponent left, too. Just noticed. Looks like they got a bit of slowdown in that 1-3. Hoping the next course is a good one. And here I'm sitting on top of like 600 plus coins. I should probably go ahead and start burning these. Just run for it and keep it rolling. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? 441483. Yeah, let's gonna play the Hammer Brother game, I think. Get going. Get down here. Get down here. There we go. E! No. Nope. 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 The little stray hammer that they throw off in weird directions. Okay, well. I unfortunately did not get to contribute too much to that, but it was the thought that counted. Oh. What do we got? 2348. Not too bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I think I've forgotten to get my screenshot of a few of these. I always like to screenshot the wins. I've been forgetting it. Yes, double dose of 2 different flavors of GG's. Thank you. What do I want to throw in this time? What do I want to throw in this time? You know what? Let's do it. Let's throw in that... Nope, we go in 8-4, baby. Go big or go home. It's time. Yep. There's the bottom of that bottle. Oh god, that would actually be interesting in itself. Or maybe alternating between underwater stages and Lakitu stages. So, you know, you do the with massive squid spam in the Lakitu levels and massive Lakitu spam in the underwater levels. Yeah, I like the sound of that the more I think about it. Oh man. You know how epic it would be if you actually could make custom lobbies and pick all of the courses in it, make your own special battles, invite people into your lobbies. So much wasted potential. Ah. Ooh, yeah, let's make sure this is on attackers too, by the way. This is tasty. Yep. And so, of course, as we all know, the rule is if I see that 8-4, I have to pick it. Alright, so 2373 4182. Yep, that's the rule. Or I should say that's the rule if I put it into the match. If somebody else throws it in there, then... Gee, I wonder if I have the most coins. Nope, chain these together. It's almost kind of making me hope that when Mario 35 is all over and done with, depressing thought, that somebody will kind of grow a pair and make a knockoff version of it with all of the wonderful features that we ever could have wanted this game to have. It is like theory crafting a perfect combination of levels, though. It's I don't know, I get excited thinking about it. Mid-game KO. Okay, good. It's so difficult to keep an eye on my camera because it's about as far away from the gameplay as you can possibly get. Alright, well, pit stop here first, then flagpole. Flagpole, flagpole, flagpole. I absolutely need to remember flagpole. Flagpole, flagpole. And this is the only way I'm going to remember. Flagpole. Ah. Had an exclamation point flagpole command that just does a text-to-speech voice saying flagpole. Actually, I wonder which part of this, whenever I do want to go to the flagpole, it is that messes me up. Is it the double transition into the bonus room and back out of the bonus room that makes me forget it, or what? It's like one of the useful things whenever I needed to actually concentrate on something. It's like when I'm thinking about a problem, I will stand up and pace around. Oop. There we go. Flagpole successfully executed. So I'll stand up, pace around, think about whatever it is, and then finally head back to the computer when I'm all done thinking. And sometimes it seems like I'll figure out whatever it was, and then the act of standing up or sitting down causes my brain to do like a complete core dump and forget everything that it was that I was supposed to be thinking about. So when I'm in a situation like that, the standing desk actually comes in useful for that. Just have the desk in the up position, and then I can walk around the room and pace, and I don't have that transitional period of standing up or sitting down, so when I walk back to the computer, I can just get right back into it again. Okay. I know they talk about how you always forget whatever it was you came in for if you leave the room, because passing through the doorway is kind of a transition, and so it causes your brain to just kind of dump whatever was going on. Whoop. Make sure too that I did have some attackers. Hello. Confident with reaching the upstairs one from that point, though, so... Do we have it? Do we have a successful lack attack? It's gradually getting there, but it's not quite there. Come on, everybody, let's make it happen. Of course, if the Lakitus off-screen themselves, that doesn't help very much. Oh, such sad, spiny positions. Upstairs, Lakitus. Alright. Take a special detour here. Get over here. There we go. You too. There we go. Perfect. Rip mushroom, though. Oops. Silly high suction pipe again. But hey, 3 Goomba stairs. 3111. Yeah, might as well just play this all the way through. Looks like the lack attack has dried up, though. So sad. Oh, almost. See bouncy. Well, sometimes it's just not meant to be. About as bad as sending a Bowser and not getting a Bowser back in return. Yep, and now we got red time. And Spinies are still making the rounds, though. Couple more lost forever to the pit, though. I'll put the, Spinies on the endangered species list are gonna all dry up here shortly, unless we get another Lakitu level coming up. Ooh. Well, we'll get a little Hammer Brother juggling for a bit, I guess. Actually, I want to take the shortcut this time around. Just try not to do that, though. That's not the best way of doing that. Oh, okay. Last opponent. I just need a really good... Hey! There might be hope for this yet. Come on, buddy, do your stuff. Gotta work together to make this happen. Come on. Might as well go ahead and start burning these, actually, because you can see the difference in our situations here from me to the other person. Oh, okay. Victory coffee! Hey, how about that? 2 star. Be like the Count on Sesame Street. 1. Ah. Yeah, we put the 8-4 back in again. Since it didn't happen last time. Still keeping the hope alive, though, for the lack attack. And another game begins. I was almost impressed the other day when I had a match. I'm not sure exactly how long it took, but we actually didn't have any first Goomba deaths. And I was like, what is this? Eventually started getting some first level dropouts, but not because of that, at least. I have significantly more bravery in 1-3 than I used to. Yeah, I was like, it's a late Christmas miracle. Bounce, bounce. one's being a little bit on the more slow side for getting the time built up to start with. Okay. Now we're back on track. Oh, we have multiple attackers too. How convenient. You know, that's actually kind of the strangest thing about this, is that the more I look at it, the more I think, why did they have the jump combo 1-ups programmed into the first game in the first place? I almost can't think of any places in the original game where you can legitimately get to that big of a jump combo, especially with that dinky little bounce that you get off of enemies. But the only place where it actually works is if you do get a Koopa walking down the stairs and you do the infinite shell bounce trick. Maybe I'll just look for a YouTube video and see if I can find anybody executing that. Yep, I think this is the best choice in this situation. On the other hand, you watch all of the pass runs of SMB3 where they manage to get just about maxed lives off of a single like tank or airship level, just from the number of cannonballs on the screen. They get a stupid jump combo that goes across like the entire level. Okay, timeline's looking a little bit tastier now than it did earlier. You know, it's weird how everybody will suddenly converge on you for a moment, and then poof, just like that, they're all gone again. Yeah, and then SMB3 also has all that arbitrary, or tasty, arbitrary code execution, where people can glitch the game and then basically get it to execute controller inputs as code so that you can jump directly to the ending just by doing some sprite manipulation. So that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy very thoroughly. Although still to this date, my favorite speedrun of any kind, well, actually there's two in particular that I really appreciate a very severe amount. So one is going to be the Super Mario Land 2 speedrun, where step 1 is glitch out of bounds, and then step 2 is to travel through the glitch world, because basically it starts interpreting the RAM of the console as level data. So you just travel through the glitch until you find this one specific brick, then you punch it, and that brick happens to correspond to the bit in memory that indicates whether or not you have just beaten the game. So as soon as you punch that brick, the game says, okay, you've just beaten the game, and it transitions immediately to the credits. Absolutely love that. That's just it's about like, I don't know, Neo hacking the Matrix or something. Yeah. Another one that I love is the run for Morrowind. So, and this nice thing too is I like these ones that you actually can execute yourself if you learn them. It takes an awful lot to learn the right combination of steps to do so. But like that SMB one, the SMB3 one, you can learn how to do all of those on real hardware. Oh wait, forgot. I didn't have... Alright, there we go. But yeah, Morrowind. So, like potions and enchanting and stuff like that is just very incredibly broken and overpowered in that game. So basically the gist of it is that you create potions and enchants to increase your enchanting and potion crafting abilities temporarily, and then you just keep stacking this a few times, and then once it's high enough, you can create this ridiculously overpowered potion that enables you to jump all the way across the map. And then right before you fall and splat into the ground, you activate a severely overpowered Featherfall potion, which allows you to land on the ground safely. And the basic gist of it is that you jump all the way from the start of the game, and you land right on top of the trigger for the end of the game. So you immediately beat the game by landing in the place that you're not supposed to get to until after you've beaten the game. And it's just so amazing that you can pull off something like that. Just 3 more opponents to go. Now, Pokemon Yellow also has another ridiculous, glitched speedrun. You can rearrange your items and Pokemon in a weird way. Get it to execute the data as code and jump straight to the screen after you beat the Elite Four that shows like your team and all that. Alright. Iframes time. Oh. The moment when you're actually trying to swim into a blooper and it swims away from you. Yeah, wait for that Goomba. It's funny how dangerous that little overhanging ledge actually becomes here. Do a quick double check up to the top of the screen to make sure I was still on random. And also, we have entered into the good old red time. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Where is everybody? 1 3, 1 1, and 2 2. 7 4 0. Okay. No, okay, yeah, bottom, middle, top. Bottom, middle, top. Then top. Actually, is it bottom, middle, top again? Okay, yes. I'll take the hit there. It's fine. You know, the player's guide for that made that look a lot more complicated than it actually is. I don't know if I could find a PDF of that anywhere to show it, because this is like a vintage Nintendo Power guide from back in the day. The NES Game Atlas has maps of SMB 1, 2, and 3, Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, I'm not sure about 3, Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 is in there. Alright. This is getting a bit sticky. And a really good course after this one. This is not a really good course. Oh, hello. A bit too late for Black Attack to be showing up, but there we go. Oh, stretchy. 1338 for the coin haul there. Oh. Yeah. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Thank you, thank you. Well, you know what? I pulled that off, but I think we can make an exception here and give an F in chat for our friend F here. I think it's appropriate. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think that can maybe, let's see, actually, what's our running time at? 2 hours and 30? Yeah, I'm thinking that one more match will probably be good for the night, and then we're gonna head on over to the Mario 35 section and look for somebody nice to send a raid over to. So, we need a nice course for the final game of the night. Yeah, final game of the night. Nice, tasty course to send. Actually, I mean, I'm still loving my Camera Brother potential off of the 8.3, so I think that actually is going to be the one. Excuse me. Give me my... Which is good too, because there's exactly this much left in the iced coffee, so... Got my good luck iced coffee, and like the screen says, here we go! Me kind of vaguely channeling my inner Charles Martinet. I have no idea how well that actually came across. Hey! Good grief, that is the earliest I think I've ever gotten a KO. So I always like the whole combination. Oh, okay, so maybe... Oh, another early KO. How about that? So, Mario 64. So yeah, I played it when it was new, and then played Mario 64 DS when it was also new. And something that always annoyed me about that was how they changed the timing on that. It's like the exact moment So you finish and it's like, dun, 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 dun. And Mario is supposed to say, here we go! Like, right in perfect beat with the music. And they changed it in Mario 64 DS, so it isn't lined up properly with the music anymore. And it always irritated the living crap out of me. I was like, why did you do that? And of course, there's true the fact that you could also play as Luigi, Wario, and Yoshi in that game. So, I mean, I guess the other characters having their own catchphrases to use at that point, you know, kind of... I mean, you can sort of get it for them, but still, Mario, they should have left Mario alone, because the way it was timed with the music in the original was just right. But, I don't know. Sometimes small little things change and nobody else notices or cares about the difference it makes. You know what? Actually, sure. Just back up here. You know, I straight up do not remember. I would have to, like, have to load up the game and check it real quick. So I figure Yoshi would just go, Yoshi! At the end of the stage. Actually, a few years ago, I had my original cart, and I hadn't played it in a long time, and I had my complete save in slot 1 that already had all 150 stars on it, but I still had 2 more slots available, so I'm like, okay, I'll just start another game in slot 2. Played through a big chunk of it. I don't think I ever full cleared that second slot, though. There's a bunch of stuff that they added to the game that was good, and other stuff that was just kind of weird. Like some of the original stars from the original version of the game actually got shifted around a little bit, the way that they worked. So you actually had to use different characters in order to collect some of them. Actually, it would have been kind of cool if they could have kept in a mode of some sort where you could play it in classic mode or play it in DS mode. Or, yeah. Yeah, kind of an odd choice of characters for that, anyway. If it was just Mario and Luigi, it would, I don't know, make more sense. It's like, in the first place, what is Wario doing here, and why is he trying to save the princess? I don't know, I guess I don't really know what the modern, can't think of the right word for it. It's like Wario has gone from being like a proper villain to just kind of being just kind of a weird guy that just kind of hangs around with everybody. I don't know. I don't really know how he fits in with all of the characters anymore. Yeah, the Wario Land series definitely did a lot to change everybody's perception of him over time. This is basically his only character trait, though, is extremely greedy and wants all of the coins. Which, I mean, I guess back in Super Mario Land 2 is still kind of the same way. I don't know. Just to go from a character who's like, I've stolen your castle, Mario, and now he's going around and... Of course, and again, everybody thinks it's kind of strange anyway, how you have, like, Mario Kart and tennis and everything else under the sun, how Bowser is just casually hanging out with everybody. And they're like, wait a minute. This is why everybody has the theory that all the characters in the SMB series actually are performers who put on a show for you. They're all like kind of actors in a stage play kind of thing, which kind of stems back to the whole SMB3 aesthetic, how everything looks like it's a stage and everybody's performing. Well, I mean, I still kind of stick with the full canon to that. So the original Super Mario Brothers Super Show kind of starts out with them going down the drain. And even the SMB3 and Super Mario World shows, they still kind of continue to run with that. I mean, I guess officially, canonically speaking, based off of the actual games, I think Nintendo has pretty much solidly decided that Mario and Luigi are residents of the Mushroom Kingdom, whether or not that makes any sense. It's funny though. At some point in time, I need to look over every single old instruction manual for all of these and read through, like, the stories and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have much of a problem, though, with turtles and crabs and all sorts of weird junk like that crawling around down there. I mean, I would expect a lot of rats. Also, maybe a good handful of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but other than that, I don't know. Yeah, like the one thing that blows everybody's mind about Duck Hunt, how if you're playing the one duck mode, then you can use the controller to actually change the directions of the duck while it's flying around on the screen. So it actually kind of turns it into a two-player game of sorts. Get some good Hammer Brother action going on here. Actually, I've been trying to find a good scan of the back of the box for the original Mega Man. Because there's a certain aspect to that, like the writing on it, that actually seems to imply that all of the original Robot Masters from the first game are actually humans that were converted into robots? I don't know. That's why I've been kind of trying to track that down. So for a better level up here. Of course, I know the real story behind Mega Man 1 is that the original Robot Masters were actually built by Dr. Light, and then Dr. Wily reprogrammed them to do his evil deeds. So what I'm hoping for here is some KO action. Pow would actually... Well, okay, that works too. I was gonna say Pow would be preferable at this point in time. So better get that rolling again. Okay, good. Get my little piranha plant sandwich there and get just the... Okay, there's... So it looks like that strategy sort of worked, and it's unfortunate, though, that I don't know which enemy actually killed. You know, that'd be interesting information to have on the results screen. Yeah, alrighty. I need to be a little bit more conservative here at this point in time than going at it with the fireballs, but Yeah. Roll it. Roll it again. Nope. Straight up. Come on. Okay. Yeah, so on the results screen, it would be nice if it showed an icon on the player showing what type of enemy killed them. Or like a little clock if they died because they ran out of time. Of course, I'm not sure what they would show if the person fell down a pit, but... And here I go again, wanting this game to have more stuff in it that it might not necessarily need, but just would be nice to have. At the very least, it gives me a lot of ideas for stuff that I might like to add if I were going to program my own Mario 35-ish game. Oh, hello. There we go. I saw him turn red as I was heading up that pipe. I'm like, oh, this is it. Ooh, 2,400. Not bad. Got Japan, Jeremy, and Japan, and P-Doodle. Click. Alrighty, so now it's time to put this back to this so everybody can appreciate that view while I go looking for somebody to send our little party onto. Okay, nothing there. Categories. So yes, indeed though, thank you across the board for all the GGs and the hype for the double star and everything else. Actually, we should back out here too real quick and take a nice look at this total win count before we head out as well. Oh, 148. Well, now see, that kind of leaves me tempted here, you know, to try for 2 more, but I am definitely feeling the need for some food now, so I kind of think we need to send our little party along on its way here. So let's see. On this side we have live for 1 hour and 43 minutes. And on the other side we have live for 1 hour and 12 minutes. Well, I guess we could just basically flip a coin here on whichever way this goes here. I guess I'll go in this direction. Copy name. Slash raid. Oh, that's not big enough to fit in the box without word wrapping. Let's see if that works though. Alrighty, well, it looks like everything is working great to me, so get this ready to go. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out for a while. This was a good time indeed. A lot of fun. I will see y'all later. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube.
Later. Bye-bye.